suggestion is gonna be, we earmark $500,000 out of this $1 million extra fund for a pool project of some kind. That may not be half enough to really rebuild what it's gonna take, but we ought to at least have some money. If you get a grant, you're gonna have some matching money. So let's put it aside there. I can't think of any one issue that's probably more important for Camden's future than that one deal, and something that expensive too. And thirdly, I'm kind of glad Travis is here. I'm really disappointed looking at the rest of these sidewalks of making these double-decker sidewalk steps for people to trip on. And I want to see somebody putting some kind of paint on these edges to stop people from tripping on them and falling out in the streets. I can't believe we let engineers peddle this stuff everywhere. Now, Travis, they came out pretty level on your side of the street. I don't know if that's because you coached them or whatever, but everybody else, they said, well, it's flat here, double decker, who cares? And it's pitiful, the people that are falling out in the streets hurting themselves because we made a place for them to trip.
You recommend the yellow paint?
That would be my thing. If there's a better idea, whether it's some tape, I don't know, reflector stuff, it's something, just something on the edges. You need about 1 inch or 2 on the top and 1 inch or 2 on the side so that you can see where the edges are.
I think me and Travis had talked last week about when the guys kind of do striping the street, they're gonna use that, thermoplastic. We can put that on the sidewalk,
Okay.
where we don't have to paint it
Okay.
every 2 or 3 months, so we'll do that.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry.
First question, what is the primary problem wrong with the pool? The drainage?
The drainage works, it doesn't work at all. The
So
way
we can't drain the pool.
You cannot drain the pool.
So do we have
The way-
pluggage or do we have a line broken?
I had a guy come down,
Yes.
and the drain runs from, I guess we say the west end of the pool, and it runs down to the middle of Farmers Park. And you got the vines that have grown in all the pipes, and it runs right down the middle, right up under the basketball court to the south end of the park.
Right.
And it does not drain at all. The way we drain the pool is we get a 4-inch pump and we pump it out.
Question, did we look at a
Yes.
cost study as far as redirecting? I sent that guy down there. Did we look at a cost-effective way to reroute that as far as drainage? And I know that's what probably making your chemical usage go up and everything goes up because it won't recirculate.
Well, the chemical usage goes up, we're right in the sun.
Right.
The bigger the pool is, the more the sun eats up the chemicals.
Eats it up.
And that's why I kind of suggested a smaller pool, because I don't think chlorine's going back down. I think it's here to stay, but, some of David's guys know a little bit more about the drainage, where it runs to and why we went that way. The guy, he was gonna charge $13,000.
Right.
Just to make an attempt to find something.
Yeah, it wasn't guaranteeing.
No, not guaranteeing anything. And, again, my opinion, and I talked with Guy Rock maybe 2 weeks ago, he's gonna come down, he told me he'd come down 2 weeks ago, he hadn't made a check.
Okay.
And he's gonna do some of the same things the guy you had was gonna do for us, but I take it personal, cause I felt it was my responsibility to get it running. And I think I failed, we failed, so I lost a lot of sleep because it wasn't running. I got crushed a little bit, but I want to do this as quick as we can. Form a committee or whatever we got to do to get it going as quick as we can. I don't want to go through this next year.
Well, Kevin, we got your back, and don't beat yourself up. Don't lose no sleep. We all in this thing together. You know, we one city. You know, and we appreciate everything that you're doing and have done.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I got faith in you, but do you think it would be feasible if you had the funding to reroute that drainage?
Yeah. Now, it's only certain
Because we
places
got
you
our
can-
recirculating pumps working.
It's only certain places you can reroute.
Right, I understand that.
There's only certain spots down there that we can reroute it. And, again, David,
And that's a long run. I've stepped it off.
If the drain is in the center of the pool and it's
you can obviously tell it's been some type of, breakage in the
So
ground.
you seeing some,
Collapse.
Oh, yeah. It's all around the pool, all the way around.
so the drainage itself is compromised?
Yes, that it does not drain at all.
All right.
Let's form that committee.
Yes, sir. And so the answer, I think, is that we're asking for a group of us to sit.
Yes.
Or to go, at least be there, so we can point and see. Water department, we'll make sure that we're properly represented before we even show up.
Yes,
And we go down there and we have that discussion at a site where we can point.
absolutely.
All right?
All right, man, two more questions.
Yes, sir.
You brought up something about the landfill expansion or relocation, where are we at, where,
Yes, sir.
Well, the landfill was initially given 27 acres to use. Right now, we're probably over 20 acres that we've already covered.
yeah,
And we met with the guy last week and we got some other areas to use. We can't go back south because there's a ravine back that way, so you can't keep going straight back. And you got land to the east and land to the west, and I think they're owned by somebody private.
right.
So we're getting pretty close to being completely out of space at the landfill. The guy told us it would take us maybe a year or so, year or two to get the process done, so we don't start working now. We'll be in a heap of trouble pretty
So
soon.
we're not talking about expansion, we're talking about relocation.
No.
Unless we can get the individuals who own it to sell it to
No,
us.
not relocating. We just, relocating will put us out of the landfill business.
Yes.
Relocation will, so expanding either to the east or west, that's owned by,
It doesn't matter, but
doesn't matter, it's owned by somebody private. And, we hadn't been in contact with him yet. I gotta sit down with McAdoo hopefully one day this week, and, he wants to look at some things. And that, the county owns, the landfill is in the county. And they only gave us 27 acres however many years ago, but we about used all 27 of them.
That's class 4 we're talking, not really garbage.
Yes, all class 4. Garbage goes smack over to class 4. If you drive into the landfill, look to your right,
Yeah.
we've already done that. If you look further to the right, we're wearing that out right now, so
It looks good.
looks
I've
good.
been
That
out there
smells
sometime,
good.
doing a good job on it. But, you know, that kinda caught me when you mentioned that.
yes, sir. When we brought people here on a tour, we took them out there, and you don't even smell the stench of trash because they cover it and they keep things going all day long. They're turning dirt, and it's just wonderful how we've been able to keep it. And I challenge you, if you don't believe me, to just ride out there and take a whiff of it. They're doing a wonderful job of turning that dirt over.
I know sometimes we're closed, and you guys may get some complaints about class 4 being closed. Here's the problem, we had highway department come out Saturday, and they got 3 machines stuck Saturday, trying to dump. We had to call somebody back in and get a dozer and pull 3 highway department machines out. When it rains real hard for 20, 30 minutes, class 4 is gonna be closed a day or two. That's just the way it works, because we keep flipping the dirt to make it look like it's a pretty good place to work.
Is there anything else before the council tonight? Yes, sir.
Move to adjourn.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have you